Hello and a warm welcome to all. Thank you so much for taking time off your day to be here with us. It means a lot. Let me do a quick introduction of myself. I'm Hannah and I'm a product consultant with Zoho. And I've been working with Zoho for 4 years now. And I have the privilege to be your host for this webinar session. So today we'll be going through an overview of Zoho Marketing Plus Suite, and we'll be looking into how it's going to provide you a unified platform for marketers. All right, so let's take care of a few basic things before we actually get started. If you have any questions during the course of this webinar, please feel free to type them in the Q&A box, and we have a dedicated support team to help you by answering them. I'm also recording this session and I will be sending you a recorded version of this webinar along with other details that I may mention during this presentation via an email. We'll be also running quick polls by the end of the session for you to rate the webinar, as well as for us to collect certain feedback from you. All right, I think that's it. Let's get started. First of all, when it comes to evolution of marketing, we all know that marketing has constantly changed over the years and is still changing even now. From illustrated prints to artificial intelligence, chatbots, and social media, marketing has come a really long way. And since the introduction of digital marketing in the 1990s, it has really continued to evolve and is highly preferred by businesses around the world. And with omni channel marketing, businesses are able to offer a seamless and integrated experience across various channels as well. So, all the marketing channels working together would create a unified message for your customers and builds the brand reputation as well. There are various marketing channels, as we all know. We have emails, social media, survey, webinars, SMS, events, and so on. Marketing your business across these channels would decrease the rate of customer retention as well. So, the main reason of the evolution of marketing is actually the evolution of the marketing technologies itself. And over the last decade, there are numerous tools that have come into existence, catering to various needs. From managing campaigns, pushing content on social media, A B testing, and so on. And according to this, you can see that there are more than 8,000 solutions. You can just see the numbers in here. And that's a really huge number, right? And marketing technology has, of course, seen a huge growth compared to the previous years. All right, so almost all the marketing activities that we know about, okay, we can relate to, require an individual software application. But the problem here would be managing these multiple softwares would become a hassle at one point of time. And even the option to integrate these softwares would be really complex because if there is an issue or if there is a problem that's arising, it's really difficult to troubleshoot that. And also, adding to all of these, the total cost of operations would really increase because we are relying on multiple vendors. So, when you look at the complete picture, where several marketing activities are being carried out in your company, you need a tool that can reduce the back and forth between multiple apps, save time and money, better customer experience and relationships, and do all that's required for your marketing campaigns. Now, this gives rise to the need of a unified marketing platform. A unified marketing platform is nothing but that would let you manage all the marketing activities on a single platform. Here's where Zoho Marketing Plus comes into picture. It is a unified marketing platform that's specifically designed for all the marketing teams to manage their marketing efforts. You can send campaigns, webinar invitations, surveys, create meetings, events, optimize your website, post on social media channels, create personalized customer journeys, and view detailed analytics. It also helps you manage multiple brands in your organization as well. So, what are the benefits of Marketing Plus? Simple, it's a unified marketing platform and it breaks the silos. And of course, it offers a 360-degree view of your customers' data, your marketing activities, and the integration with multiple marketing channels, and all of these in one single interface. So, the complete timeline of all the marketing activities, various tasks, and their statuses, along with in depth analytics lets you get the complete picture of your marketing efforts, and it definitely helps your your team collaboration. It enhances your team collaboration, and the total cost to the company can also be extremely minimized because we are depending on just one tool and not many of them, like we mentioned before. So what can you do in Marketing Plus? The unified interface, first of all, is one of the major advantages. This access you or this lets you access all the marketing projects from one single place. All right. And you can access all these marketing channels like campaigns or social survey, webinar, and you do not have to switch between multiple windows or tabs to carry out those activities. So that's a quick glimpse of the unified interface that we provide, but I'm going to take you to the demo account. I have already opened up a Marketing Plus demo account for you. There you go. You can see the Marketing Plus account now. And on the left hand side, you can see the service names or the channels. So that's campaigns. If you would like to click on, marketing automation, just click on marketing automation, or let's say survey. Just click on the application name, and that's all you need to do. So, like we discussed, to access any of these application, all you need to do is to just switch between them, and that too with so much of ease with just one click. All right, next, there will be different departments in your business, right? And these different departments can be created as brands in Marketing Plus. It's also easy to manage all the brands, the users, their permissions, because we are going to do that from a single location. And that's the centralized setup page. And the unified user management section would also let you add users and give permission to access the respective brands and the channels that they need to manage their marketing activities. So let's see the centralized setup page and how we can manage the brands from one single setup. So at the very topmost right hand side, you can see a gear symbol just next to the photo icon or the image icon. Let's click on it. And that's the setup page with all these options in here. And we have organization, we have users. These are the, in organization, you can see the name of the organization, the address details. And in user section, you can see the active users as well as other categories of users here. It is selected from the drop down. And in brands, you can actually manage the different brands that are associated with the account, and that's the brand name. And you can see, the owner information, the project statistics, as well as the configurations. You can also manage the users associated with this brand in here. You can also add a user from the very same section. You see that? You can add a brand user. So that was about the centralized setup page. Now moving on. All right. So the moment you log in into Zoho Marketing Plus, all right, you can see the complete list of all the marketing projects that you have planned for your business. You can even further drill down and view a complete timeline of activities in a project, the respective task, and you can also initiate discussions with your team. So let me show you one example. I am in the demo account, and in Brand Studio, I'm just accessing Brand Studio. As I already mentioned, you can see the marketing projects, all the marketing projects. I'm going to click on one of them. Okay. So in here, you can see the complete timeline, like starting from here, you can see what all happened till date, and then you can see all the activities in here. And you can even go ahead and in the overview section, you can see the to-do list, resources, and that's the section wherein you can even go ahead and initiate a discussion with your team. So you can actually collaborate with your team members as well on a specific project like this. You can just type in attach files if it's required and just post it. And you also do have all the activities and other sections. You can find all the channels in here. You can see email campaign, social post, and you also do have the website experience. So we will be actually discussing this later. So that was about marketing projects. And moving forward, since we actually have the Marketing Plus loaded with all the marketing channels, it's really easy to create all the activities that you need, say campaign or social post or webinar, survey, etc., from a single place, from the very same place, right? And we just saw an example. So in the activity section, you can just go ahead and create a new campaign, or if you would like to post something, you can just click on new post, and we can just create a post from here. You see that it's really simple. And you can also, create a new survey, or you can even see the associated surveys. So in this way, we can actually handle everything from one single place, which is exactly what I mentioned right now. And all right, so that was about it. Let's make some progress. So moving forward, with Marketing Plus as a whole, you can unify all the marketing activities on one platform, and you can engage across various channels. You can increase the ROI and also optimize the productivity. So that's the whole point. Now, going on to the next slide and moving forward, the first thing that we can do after signing up for Marketing Plus is to bring in the audience or your contacts. That's a very important step. And a unified view of all the contacts in your account will help marketers know their customers and start building relationship with them. There are many ways to do that. Let's see them one by one, how we can bring in the audience into Marketing Plus. So either you can go ahead and add them manually, or you can import it from a spreadsheet. You can just import it like that. Or you can synchronize it with other services like Zoho Meeting or Zoho CRM, Backstage, or third-party applications as well, like MS Dynamics, Salesforce, PayPal, Eventbrite. And not just that, even the website visitors can be converted into subscribers or contacts with the help of sign-up forms. So that's it. I think let's see all these options in campaigns. I've just clicked on campaigns, and like I said, we have a contacts module. And let's see a few of the options. Now, as soon as I access the contacts module in Zoho Campaigns, you can see the add new option. You can just add a new contact like this, or you can even add multiple contacts. I'll just show that example. You just add multiple email addresses, the names, and then just you can just go ahead and add it manually like that. Or in most of the cases, you might have things in a spreadsheet or another, save somewhere. In that case, you can say import it or synchronize it with other applications like we just said. And you also have the sign up form option at the last here. All right, so I think that's it. We have discussed about the different ways in which the contacts can be imported into Marketing Plus. Now, let's move on to marketing projects. That will be the next topic that we'll be discussing. So, what's a marketing project? In simple terms, all the marketing campaigns that are initiated in your business are called marketing projects. These can be email campaigns or posts on Instagram or Twitter or an event, webinar, and the list will go on. So when you actually log into your Marketing Plus account, a brand will be automatically created. So let me show that here. So a brand will be created when you actually sign up for Marketing Plus. All right. And the brand comes with a dedicated space, which is called the brand studio here. I'm highlighting that option. So wherein you can see all the marketing projects that have been created. And this is a centralized place wherein you can plan and create activities and monitor and measure the outcome as well. And we also have brand assets module, which would actually help us to go ahead and create folders, and you can integrate it with Zoho Work Drive, and you can bring in all the necessary documents in here there. You can save that there. And moving forward, let me just show you one example. So when you click on a specific, project, and let me show one quick thing. Okay, so this is an email. This is the activity section, and like I said, you can actually go ahead and create a new campaign from here, or you can just see that you can just click on and create a new campaign. Or if you would like to go ahead and create a new post, you can do that. If you could go ahead and create a new SMS campaign and connect with your contacts via SMS, yes, you can do that as well. Do you see that? So all of these, we are actually doing that from the very same page. So this makes it very, less time consuming. It will take very less time, and it is extremely easy to manage because we are doing everything from one page, right? All right. So that is about it. And getting back into the presentation. Next, we'll be actually getting into campaigns. We'll understand a bit more on uh, campaigns. And with Marketing Plus, you can create your own personalized email templates with using various pre-designed templates that are already there. And you have a very simple drag and drop editor, which makes it very easy to build a template from scratch. And these campaigns, as you know, can be used to promote your events or webinars and surveys. And apart from emails, yes, of course, you can create SMS campaigning as well as social campaigning and surveys. And no, we also have media campaign. I mean, I'm sorry. We also have the option to actually automate the responses, or you can actually go ahead and create autoresponders wherein you send a series of campaigns. And in this way, you can actually make the whole process extremely reliable and very, very user friendly. And since most of things are automated, doing everything manually, of course, would take more effort and would take more time. So this makes it a very simple for you. Or using campaigns, you can make the whole process, the marketing process, much more simplified. So let's see how we can create a campaign. Let's get into campaigns, and let's just see how the editor looks like. So I'm just creating a test campaign. Yeah. All right. And okay, I'm going to select the date. Okay, so these are the options that I mentioned. So we have saved templates, wherein you can actually choose an email template that you have saved already, or it can be pre-designed templates. And these are the default email templates that can be personalized according to your wish. And then we have the basic templates. So here in the basic templates, they just offer a basic skeleton or the design skeleton that's required to build a campaign. You can also create campaigns using HTML codes, or if it's a very simple email, then without images or videos, you can go with plain text editor. You can also upload the HTML or CSS files as content, and also it gives you access to see what are other recently sent emails. So I'm going to use this one, the pre-designed templates, because that's a most commonly used option. And this consists of a various templates, a series of templates. You can see that, right? Which are actually categorized in groups. Now I'm going to select one of these. I'll just select one template. So that's a builder that's loading here. And you can customize the email templates as per your requirement. You can modify the content by selecting these elements. We have text, we have button, image and text, column, widgets, and so on. You can see a lot of options in here. And when you select an an element, the properties will be displayed, which can be modified as well. Okay, and you can just go ahead and drop and drag, and drag and drop from here. You can just go ahead with this properties, and you can also see the layout. You see that? And you can just go ahead and select this, and you can also see layouts, different layouts, and design as well. You see that? So all of these, once everything is done, all the customization is done, um, you can choose to preview and test it. And you can also run a litmus test to find out how the content looks in various email clients as well. So once the campaign is reviewed, you can choose to send it right away, or you can just schedule it. So I'm just not going into it. All right, now moving forward, that's it. So the email has been successfully sent once everything is, set up and everything is done. Now, moving forward, Marketing Plus also lets you connect your social media channels like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google My Business, etc. And we can also go ahead, create posts from scratch. And once these marketing channels, I mean the social media channels are connected, you can easily post on any channels right away, or you can even schedule the post, and you can also monitor and stay on top of all the interactions with the prospects. And you can also get notified whenever your account is mentioned or tracked, or live when it's liked, or reviews, or all these things can be actually be done. They can actually go ahead and monitor all of these. And on top of everything, you can also get the detailed reports that are available that would actually help you to monitor everything, right? And let's create a quick social post. Here, let's see how we can do that. I'm accessing social, and we have post module in here, and I'm going to create a new post. Okay, so in here you can create or just choose the application, or I'm sorry, choose a project, or you can just create a new project as well from the very same page. You can see that. I'm sorry, very same box, pop-up box. And then you can just type in the content that you would like to post. I'll just, yeah, type in something. Yeah, just an example. This is just a quick example. Yeah, so here you can also include multiple photos, videos, add locations, and you can even add a direct message link to your tweet. And then you can also see other things here, right? You have YouTube options, and you can add a button to GMB post or add emojis. And once everything is done, once you create a post, and once that's done, the next thing is to publish the post, right? And when it comes to publishing, you can straight away go ahead and publish it right at that time, or at that specific time, or you can actually schedule it for later. All right, so you can choose to choose a schedule for a specific date and a specific time. to post the content. And you can also create queues, which would let you follow a constant, uh, you know, or a consistent posting schedule. You can see that here. You can add up the queue, and this would avoid overlap. And various slots also can be created for a specific day, and the post will be added to the queue. And we also have smart queue slot suggest would I mean, you have the smart queue slots that would actually suggest you the best time in which the engagement is high, or when the audience is really high audience ratio. So in this way, you can go ahead and publish the post by selecting any of these options. And once that's done, your post is now live in all social media channels. And what you did was just few steps, that's all. And that was about social media. Now we also get to manage surveys in Zoho Marketing Plus. And here you can create surveys from scratch using the simple drag and drop editor, or choose from a wide range of pre-designed templates as well. And you can also share the survey with your team, and you can collaborate it with so much of ease. I'll just show how the survey editor looks like. And but it can be also shared with your contacts via email or Facebook, or embed in your web page, etc. And I'm accessing survey, and I'm just going to open a survey that's already been created. I've just opened up. And these once so this is already a created one, so we see a summary of responses in here, and you see all these individual response. You can export it. So let me just take you to the editor view. So that's the editor, and you can just drag and drop the components in here. Okay, just drag and drop. And you can also have the header and footer set. You can include themes in here, and also integrated with other applications like Zoho CRM, Zoho Sheet, Zoho Sales IQ. And we also have Google Sheet integration in here. So based on the survey responses, you can actually trigger a change in CRM. You can even create a record in CRM with based on the survey responses. And finally, you can also set a password if it's required. You can make it password protected. Or you also, adding to that, you can set up a day to stop collecting the responses, or set up the maximum number of survey responses. So all these things can be actually done in here. We have all the options covered. All right, I think that's about survey. Now, moving forward, let's get to know more about automating marketing activities, because that's a very important thing. And because doing everything manually is definitely not a very scalable option. And that's when the automation can help you, right? And with Marketing Plus, you can create unique engagement plans for your leads through journeys. So with this, you can send emails, send offers and wishes on birthdays, welcome emails, anniversary wishing emails, or promote. You can promote events and follow-ups with registrants and non-registrants. You can do a lot of things in here. So we would actually look into what all are the components of a journey. Let me just go to the marketing automation. I have already created one journey for you. This is a very simple follow-up journey. Okay, so a journey would consist of a trigger. This is a trigger, and then we have the process, and then we have the end of journey actions at the end, right? And the journey would start from with a trigger, which is a condition for your leads to enter the journey. And the process would consist of a series of actions that needs to be performed on the lead once they have entered the journey. So you have a series of actions here. And this is just a simple example, but you have other options as well in here. All right. And then the end of journey actions puts at consists of a set of actions that needs to be executed when the lead completes or exit the process. So in this way, like I said, making things automated will definitely save a lot of your time, and you will also have detailed reports on these how these journeys are performing as well. All right. Now moving forward, we can also create events uh, in Zoho Marketing Plus. You can create both in-person and online events, and you can configure the detailed agenda. You can manage the sponsors. You can invite the speakers. You can design the microsite and also customize the registration form as required. I just show a quick example. I'll go to Backstage. I just open this up and I'll show you how it looks. You see that? You can actually go ahead. It's a running event. And yeah, so these are the event details that you need to add. And there is an agenda. The agenda by default, you can see a track. Okay, a track will be available for you to specify the agenda. And you can also add up to like 10 tracks by clicking on the add track button. And in the speakers tab, you can invite the speakers for the event. You can just, enter the email address and then you can include them as a guest speaker or go ahead and you can also add multiple speakers, just separate it by comma and just add the email addresses. That's it. And we also have the ticket section. And in here, you can configure different types of ticket classes for the event. You can add a ticket class here and you can just, add the ticket name. And you can just go ahead with that. And then finally, we also have sponsors and design. The design tab is extremely important because this is where we design the microsite and you can select from a bunch of themes. You have a lot of themes in there. Select language and integrate it with Zoho PageSense or Sales IQ. And once everything is done, you can publish. So that's it. That's how an event gets created. And you just saw it's really easy to, manage things as well from here. Now let's move on to see how to track the website performance. Okay. So let me just first take you to the studio. Let me open up a project. Okay. So from here, you can actually see all the activities and you can also see the website experience. So first of all, what you do is like you can create goals for A/B testing. We do have A/B testing in here. And the goals would let you track the key business objective of your website. And it lets you track the number of clicks received for a specific element in the page, or the number of clicks in on a link in a website, or the number of visits, or and the revenue generated in each variation. So all these details can be actually done. And even here you can see that specific page. And if I just go to page sense again, yeah, here we have the A/B test, and we also have the split URL test. So A/B test would help you to test versions of a web page that contain small differences. And a version of an A/B test that involves a complete design overhaul of the original page while maintaining the core idea is a split URL test. So you can actually do that as well in here. And you can actually see, I'll just open that one up. We can actually see the summary And we also have heat maps, where this is a visual representation of how the visitors are interacting with each element on your website. So this shows which sections get more clicks and holds your visitors' attention. You can get this update in here. You can see the page stats. You can segment the audience from here. All right, so I think that's it about it. We just saw how the performance of the website can be tracked. Now, moving forward, you can create webinars and meetings, and you can create virtual meetings as well as webinars. You can either start an instant meeting or schedule a meeting to take place later. And during this, you can share your desktop and customize the registration form, and you can interact with the audience by creating polls as well. And you also get to see where view and see or view detailed reports as well. And let me just show you. It's very simple to just go ahead and click on meet new for a new audio conferencing or a video conferencing meeting, or you can also schedule a meeting for a later time, as well as you can schedule a webinar. So a webinar would allow your audience or contacts to register and engage. All right, now let's make some progress from here. So apart from these, you can also create various types of marketing activities such as blogs, TV and newspaper ads, radio ads, magazines, and so on. And you can create the content for all such activities and track various website metrics. And you can also collaborate with your team and manage all the tasks related to the activity as well. Great. I think we have looked into various actually into marketing projects and scheduled all the marketing activities. Now let's see what Marketing Plus has to offer for managing multiple marketing projects. Brand Studio, as we discussed earlier, offers a centralized space where all the marketing projects and activities related to the projects can be created, and you can view a timeline of all the activities listed chronologically, and you can create tasks, collaborate with your team, and manage the resources related to the marketing project. Let me just show you one by one. In Brand Studio, right? So here, so it's already opened up, and these are the options that we just said. Actually, go ahead and create any type of activities from here. You can see the overview, the to-do list, resources. All these options would be here again. And you can also set up the website experience and analyze it as well. And we also have brand assets in here, and all the resources that are required for the brands and to manage your projects in your organization will be managed under brand assets. So when a brand is created in your organization, a folder is created in brand assets that would let you manage all the resources related to the new brand, such as videos or documents, etc. And you can also assign tasks and track them. You can collaborate with the team as well. That's something that I just missed to mention. I'll just show that as well. So when I just go ahead, yeah, there is discussions in here. So you can just go ahead and type in your thoughts on this, and you can just go ahead collaborating with the other team members as well. All right. Now moving forward. Uh, there is analytics tab in more Marketing Plus that would help you to create dashboards in social to measure the performance of your brand in social media. And you can also create very advanced analytics, which would let you create data by blending the data uh, from different data sources. So various sales dashboards can be added to measure the ROI, and you can detect the anomaly and to compare the key metrics as well. And you do have the option to, visualize the data using various types of charts and pivot tables and summaries. This would actually help you to understand the ROI and make informed decisions. I'll just show an example. Yeah, this is one example in here. This is an impression versus clicks versus conversions. You can just view it in pie chart as well. So there are different types of charts and all pie pivot tables and all these things. I think yeah, we can. We also do find reports in campaigns. You can go ahead and see the sent campaigns reports, list based reports can be fetched. And even in social, you can see the reports in here. You can see the audience summary, post engagement. So you also do have the reports module in social campaigns, etc. All right. I think that's it, guys. We have come to the end of the session, and that's all the basic information that you need to know to start with Zoho Marketing Plus and to manage your marketing activities as one. So, to know more about marketing trends, we have Marketing Express, where you can find a wide range of information, thoughts, and ideas on everyday marketing that will definitely be useful for all of us. Please do give it a look. And it's time to wind up now. But before I wind up, our chat line would be open for the next 10 or 15 minutes. So kindly shoot in your questions and I will be glad to answer them. So thank you so much once again for lending me your ears. It was my pleasure to be your host. Stay safe and sound and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye, everyone. Thank you.